Last year on my birthday, I posted a video that was mainly about the passage of time and how I felt like I wasn't doing anything to tell my story. Halfway through recording that video, I decided there were a few things that I just needed to accomplish. One of them was going back to college. That's just super important to me now, and getting my degree means so much to my future, and I can't wait for that to happen. But the second two things are about YouTube. One of them is reigniting my passion for my gaming YouTube content that I do with my friends, and the second thing is to take this channel more seriously, which I feel like I did. Over the last year, I've documented a lot of my days and have truly started to learn what it's like to do something purely for myself. Reconnecting with my friends and just pushing myself to try new things has been so important to me over this last year. But now that my birthday is coming up again, how do I really feel about it? And has my life significantly improved since stepping out of my comfort zone and sharing my life with you all? If I'm being completely honest, I'm not really sure yet. So, today I turned 28, and it's kind of crazy. Last year today, I turned 27 years old, and I made one of my favorite videos I've ever put out, where I dug deep and I put a little bit more thought into the videos that I was making. And I wanted to push myself this year to do something similar, especially because I've been doing this Sunday upload schedule, and I thought that it would be incredible to try to do something in that vein again. So here we are, digging deep and putting more thought into my videos. Last year I ended my video at a bench like this over at a park near my house, and so I was gonna go back there and do this, but I saw this beautiful shot through these trees and I figured, let's try something a little bit different. So I am excited. There's bugs all over me. I'm just really excited to see what we can accomplish this year, and this is like the beginning of my next chapter with Carly and I moving and so many things happening. I just can't wait to see what's next for me and what's next for Carly and what's next for my future in general. These last 2 months since I've been back in school with my senior thesis project and so many things, I finally feel like I've hit my stride with uploads and getting comfortable with the content that I'm making, especially weekly, as I've been pushing myself more and more to grow with each and every upload. And it's been super fun seeing more people interact with my videos and subscribe and like and just join me on this journey. And I can't wait to just see this year with this feeling I have. Where can I go and how far can I push myself in the coming year? So this video probably won't feel like most of my other videos. This isn't a normal vlog. This is more of a fun deep dive, or I don't know, deep look into the content that I make and how I feel as a person. So if you're excited for that, make sure you hit the like button and subscribe, because this isn't going to be what I'll make all the time, but I want to strive to make more videos like this in the future when I find the time to do so. So let's go down memory lane, take you down how I've been feeling, and let's just talk a little bit about what it's like to be me, and the fact that today is my birthday and that I finally feel like I'm getting older. So let's go enjoy ourselves. So Carly and I are finally moving away from what I would consider my hometown after living close to my parents' house for almost 2 whole years. Since we moved back here, we've been here probably a countless number of times, and all of those times have been fun. We've played games, we've hung out with my family, and we've grown closer together as a collective, and it's been nice. But it's finally time for Carly and I to prioritize our health and well-being over being close to family members. However, coming back to my parents' house always kind of takes me back to this place where I started my YouTube journey from. And I have this unreleased interview clip with one of my best friends, Lucas, who I started my first ever YouTube channel with, talking about that experience. And so I'll play that now, let you kind of hear some of those unfiltered thoughts from almost a year ago from an unreleased podcast that I never actually posted, because I think that will tell a story better than I can right now. And so a lot of these videos probably won't have a segment like this, because me and Lucas have a lot of shared history. I mean, middle school.
We met in middle school.
Middle school track to adults with jobs.
Yeah.
Obviously, I mentioned the TNL channel before. So going back in time with the setups that we used to have, honestly, very similar to what we're doing right now. And I think that's the funniest part about this. Did you ever think that in our 20s, after we put down the reins of TNL, that I would be inviting you back onto like an interview, sit down video like this?
It's very strange, but like it comes full circle. It makes sense. Like, let's sit in front of a camera again, but make it look better than sitting in the fitness center in a hotel room in Maryland while we
eating little jelly beans, doing the Bean Boozled challenge.
Like, this is a lot more what I expected to be doing with my life post college than what we were doing at the time.
Yeah, exactly. So I've spent years and years and years creating in this house and spending time brainstorming and coming up with ideas. And right below me, pretty much, is where my office, or my first ever office, was for Pancake Wizard 12. And this house just holds a lot of those memories for me, whether that's creating my first game videos or recording challenge videos with my friends. But the thing that always takes me back to is a sense of community, or a sense of growing together or making friends. And one of the things that I found with these videos and these vlogs over this last year is that I haven't expanded past myself yet. I still feel kind of alone, except for Carly, who helps me with the videos. Other than that, it's kind of like this solo journey, and I don't always work that well alone. And so over this next year, I really want to challenge myself to find other like-minded people in my area that want to make videos or that want to create things and expand my horizons and just see where it can take me. But I am excited to see where this next journey is going to go as Carly and I move away, and just see where or who I can meet and where I can go. So I guess that means it's time to leave my parents' house, because there's too many things that I have to do today just for the move in general. And so I think I have most of everything that I want. Let's go. I haven't done one of these sections in one of these videos for a while, but I have a couple of things I would like to talk about, and I wanted to try to do it in a slightly different format. Something I used to do a lot and something I no longer do. So let's try it. So last year, the video about me turning 27 was pretty self-reflective, and this video is not much different than that, to be honest. It's pretty reflective in terms of this past year, and not so much like my whole life. But there is just something about this next step that feels like a true, next chapter. I don't know if it's the new home, or if it's the age of 28, or what it is, but it finally feels like I've hit my stride and I'm ready to move on to the next quote-unquote big thing. We've been doing a lot of packing this week and really just moving towards getting ready to move out, and I've been recording a moving vlog at the same time that I've been creating this Today I Turned 28 video. So I'm trying to do two things at once, which is never easy, but I'm trying my best. So I'm trying not to talk about the same stuff in both videos. So this will be less about the move and more about actually turning 28. But I feel like with this move and moving away from this office and just getting into a different environment and starting what I would deem as fresh with setting up my new desks and just trying something different. It really feels to me like I'm leaving behind some of my negative energy that has built up while I've lived here. So I'm hoping that I can carry that through being 28, but I can just hope. So I've done a lot of thinking over the last few months as I've been getting more and more busy with making these videos. And the biggest thing for me is that, if you didn't know, come September, I will be becoming the manager of this production company. And this is my office at work that I do those things. I am recording this outside of work hours. I have clocked out, if you're curious, not during work. But it's kind of crazy because I've been really nervous about it, but also I've been excited, and it's also been causing me to feel a little bit burnt out just because I'm not entirely sure what I'm doing, which is kind of a problem, but I'm gonna get through it. I know I'm gonna get through it, and it's just another one of those things that's going to happen while I'm 28, is this next step in my career. And while I don't think it's my final step, I'm excited to see what I can learn through this, because this past year I've stepped my game up so far with production, and I'm learning more about cameras and audio and color grading and equipment, and I'm essentially teaching myself 90% of this stuff, which isn't always good. But being 28 doesn't really do much. But realistically speaking, I wouldn't be where I am now if I wasn't pushing myself forward every single day. The sad part about all of this is all of this extra work and all these extra productions and all this stuff I've been doing has got me feeling really burnt out. And I'm hoping that I can get over the hump, because I don't really know what I'll do if I can't. But I am overall excited about this venture, and I think it's going to bring a challenge to the age of 28 that I wouldn't have otherwise. So wish me luck, because whether I want to or not, I'm probably going to need it. So to come full circle, I turned 28 today, and I'm feeling a lot more excited, not just about this coming year, but also because I feel like I'm in a better place in life in general. I've gotten more comfortable with creating videos on this channel, and I feel like I'm in a better place creating content with my friends, but I'm also just in a better place with my job and even with finishing college. In 2026, I will finally be a college graduate, and when that happens, who knows what will happen next. But Only time will tell. Honestly, at this point, I'm just here to see where life takes me, and I'm excited to just ride with it and see where the 28th year of my life will end up whenever I eventually make another one of these videos next year to post on my 29th birthday. But as per usual, let's finish this video off somewhere outside. Okay, let's see here. Oh, can I get up here? Yeah, I can. All right, I have no idea how this looks, but that's okay. I'm also gonna refer to my phone because I have notes on here and I wanna make sure that I'm sticking to what I wanna say. So this is kind of a candid little section. I should have known that. I should have looked at that before I came over here, but that's okay. This next section of my life, or this next year of my life, is hopefully going to feel a lot different than this last year. And the reason I say that is because I finally feel like I've made an impact, or I've made a change, or something different is going on. I'm not really sure the best way that I want to say it, but if you would have told me a year ago today that I would be still making these videos and doing these things daily, I'd probably tell you you're crazy, because about 6 months ago I wanted to stop making these videos. I wanted to just quit YouTube altogether. I wasn't enjoying myself, I wasn't having a lot of fun, and now that I've started things like Try Attack, and I've started being more consistent on this channel, and I've gone back to college, and I've started to unlock more creative things in my brain, it's made me really enjoy the art of creating in general again. And making these videos every week has become a challenge, and a fun one at that. And I'm excited to see what I can do now that I'm moving closer to the city, and I'll have more opportunities to maybe shoot for more brands, or create more content, or vlog more fun activities, or do more things. And that even makes just getting my time back from not driving 40 minutes to and from work every day. It's gonna be a big change, and a good change for that matter. And so today I turn 28 years old, and it's kind of crazy that I am turning 28, because it just doesn't feel real, that I'm another year older. This year has felt like it's gone by so quickly, and I'm just really excited to see where I can go, where this channel will go in the next year as I get more and more and more subscribers. And I'm just excited to take that journey with you, and I hope that you're excited as well, because I just want to take that next step and be more creative and have a good time. And so let me make sure there's nothing else I want to say in this video, but I'm just excited. I just can't wait to see what we're gonna do. And so if you're not subscribed, if you watched this whole video up to here, make sure you sub to the channel. We're on the road to hit 100 subs. I'm hoping by the end of the year. If I can do that, that would be incredible. But if not, I'm honestly not that worried about it anymore. So that's gonna be it for me this week. Next week you get to see the whole debacle of moving, which is happening currently. I'm recording this video and the moving vlog at the same time. So wish me luck. It's gonna be wild, but that's okay. And I will catch you guys in the next video. Have a wonderful rest of your day. Goodbye. And now I'm gonna try not to break my ankle as I walk up the hill, because my ankle still hurts. And yeah, wish me luck.